that will cover your legs if you walk by some branch or something and it hits you and it scratches you. Sunscreen, because you don't want to get burnt, and a hat. That's optional, but if you have a hat, that's always good.
What about shoes?
And shoes! Remember, you need closed-toed shoes when you're walking. That's always a safe thing to do.
Also, if you get lost, stay where you are. Don't start wandering around, because then you'll get even more lost.
Awful. Always remember to stay on the trail. Don't go out venturing because you saw a butterfly or something. You always want to stay on the trail that's made for you, and always stay with an adult unless you're older and you're more experienced, because most likely that adult will know what you're doing. Be aware of the weather. Always make sure it's nice and sunny and not rainy like it could have been today. And always carry a map. Does anybody have a map?
Do we have one of those?
Trail map. Trail map is always good to have so you know where you are. It shows every single trail that there is in the park, and it helps you out. Lastly, you always want water, especially in the desert when it gets so hot. You always want to make sure you have some water to drink. And if you don't, I think we have some.
We have some water, so if anybody needs one, yep.
And yeah, last but not least, always pick up your litter on the trail. And if you do see some litter, pick some up. Because we've been doing that. We've been going through trails and picking up litter because it's always important to make sure the world's a better place for the younger generation. There you go.
What's up next?
Events like archery, hiking, biking, camping, history, horseback riding, trails, stargazing, and a lot of fun hikes and activities to do. We do have a little bit of information of what ants and animals we have here. This is a state bird called cactus wren. And then we have these are all cactus, flower, and plants. And it's really pretty when it blooms in the summer. And there's over 40 species of animals and over a dozen plant species. So be nice to the environment around you and do not destroy some cooking chairs or I'll leave it. It'll leave the park picnic. Stay in the trail. Don't practice that around you. So if you do not bother the animals, they won't bother you. So respect nature. And only leave your footprints instead of. Very good. And from Sunday to Thursday, the park is open from 6 to 8 a.m. to p.m. And then Friday and Saturday, it's 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Every single day of the year. So it's a lot of fun stuff. Coyote and a lizard.
Nice.
Allison, you want to go? We've got animals of the park.
So our topic was animals of Usery Park. There are a wide variety of them, and one of the ones that we chose were rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnakes are my favorite, but they're very dangerous, so.
They're carnivorous, eating mice, birds, lizards, and other small mammals.
They can be from 28 inches to over like 5 feet.
Their lifespan can be around 21 years.
And what they're predators, what eats them are the red hawks.
There are a few other hawks, but it's mostly just birds that can harm you. Okay, so the next one is Harris's hawk. They hunt for prey in family groups of around 3 to 7 birds. They use strategies similar to wolf packs when hunting. They weigh not much over, well, their maximum weight is around 3 pounds, so they're not that heavy. Wingspan is around 103 to 124 centimeters. Their lifespan can be 8 to 10 years in the wild, but in captivity it's 25 to 35 years.
Okay, well, next is a bark scorpion. They live for 2 to 6 years, or like even more in the wild. They're 2 to 3 inches long, and they eat other bark scorpions. So, cannibals, yeah. Spiders and centipedes as well. They glow fluorescent green under black lights. The trail that we're hiking, they do the scorpion hunt, which is really cool.
Make sure to bring a black
You need
light.
to bring a black light for it. Oh wait, and the bark scorpions are the only species considered extremely life-threatening in Arizona.
Okay, so mountain lions. They are carnivorous. They're eating deer, javelina, bighorn sheep, elk, and small mammals. Their tail is around 2/3 of their entire body length. They weigh 70 to 150 pounds, with the males usually being larger and heavier than the females.
They're 25 to 32 inches from the shoulders, and they are very similar to German shepherds. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
The length can be around 5.5 feet to 8 feet, so pretty big.
They can live up to 13 years in the wild, the average lifespan is 3 years.
They can jump 20 feet vertically, which is up, and 40 feet horizontally, which is horizontally.
Their territory size is from 10 to 150 square miles, so that means
We are in mountain lion territory at this very moment.
but they're not really seen around here a lot.
They're kind of scaredy cats when it comes to humans.
They're more afraid of us than we are of them. Javelina and
They live in large groups of around 10, but they can go up to 53. They are herbivores, eating a wide variety of desert plants. But like if it's like
birds, lizards, rodents.
they're slightly omnivores, but they're mostly herbivores. The predators include mountain lions, humans, coyotes, bobcats, and jaguars.
They can live to 10 years in the wild and 20 years in captivity.
They're around 2 feet tall, which is like here. They weigh 35 to 55 pounds, being 3 to 4 feet long, and they mark their territory and fellow peccary with a scent gland on the rear that's covered with hair. Lovely.
And they are not pigs, so just
Common
clear that up.
misconception. They are not things at all.
They look like pigs, but they're not. And that wraps up our presentation.
We have one more presentation.
Okay, do you guys all like flowers?
Yeah.
Well, little do you know that there's many flowers in our park, although it doesn't seem like it. Pretty flowers like the desert lupine that produces pale blue to lilac-covered flowers. Lilac is like purple. And it's a member of the pea family. So you know when you eat peas at dinner, that is like a cousin. Well then don't eat this. Another great desert plant is someone that everyone should know, and that's the saguaro cactus.
There's like
It lives only in southern Arizona and western Sonora, Mexico. And it can live up to be 150 to 200 years old. That's probably really old. Their roots are made of these ribs, which people use when the cactus falls down. They take the ribs from it and then they use it to climb up to use it to pick off fruits at the top of saguaro cactuses when they bloom and have fruits. Another very, very interesting plant is the barrel cactus. They're very spiky. Their spines produce the plant against sunburn because plants get sunburnt too, but they don't have moms to put sunscreen. They produce sugary nectar to lure ants, which helps protect the plant from herbivores who eat the plants. Herbivores are animals who eat vegetables and plants and all of that. And uprooted barrel cactuses, which means it's completely out of the ground, means they can live up to 6 years without water, which is very, very interesting. This is a fairy duster shrub. They have the little fuzzy things, the red fuzzy dandelion type things on them, and they're like little flowers, and they're very pretty. And their leaves are made up to 2 to 3 pairs of oblong leaves. And it's a member of the pea family too. Whoa! This one is the Palo Verde tree, which is a very cool tree. It's cooler than me. It's an Arizona state tree, so it's pretty important. And verde means green, and palo means wood, so it's called the green wood tree. And they attract many pollinators, such as bees, beetles, and flies. There's one right there. There's another one over there. And another one. They're everywhere. A lot of these plants are everywhere. On your way to school, when you're driving by, they're everywhere. We just don't really notice them.
How do you not notice green trees?
And cholla cactus. A cholla cactus grows up to the height of 12 feet with hanging chains of fruit, but the fruit isn't really that good. Branches are covered with 1-inch long spines, which hide the branches. It's earned the name jumping cholla because the stems are easily detached and appear to jump at you. Ooh. And it produces a fresh, fleshy, green pear-shaped fruit.
Right there. Right behind you.
Hey, there's one! Right there, you see that tree with all the things hanging from it? It's not fuzzy. Don't touch it. That's a good way to show. You see the hanging fruits from it too? Whoa! Here's a brittle brush plant. It's a medium-sized rounded shrub with silver gray leaves. It's very sensitive to frost. So if you want to put a blanket over it during winter, that's pretty smart. The lifespan is less than 20 years, so you will live longer than this bush, but not as long as that one over there. And it grows to be 2 to 3 in height. And it's also a member of the sunflower family. Whoa!
Sunflowers.
And next, last but not least, the desert poppy. This is another very pretty flower. It likes flat, sandy grasslands up to 6,000 foot elevation. And it could be called the Arizona poppy, summer poppy, orange caoutchouc. It's an annual plant that blooms from July to October. So it's not blooming right now, but once it starts, it'll be very pretty. And it's almost lacking in fragrance. However, it attracts at least 46 species of bees, wasps, flies, and butterflies. So everyone likes this poppy flowers. And last but not least, the ironwood tree. It can reach the height of 45 feet and can live to be 1,500 years old. Wow! A lot of these are around. There's one over there. It looks kind of like sad, but it's really happy. There's one right there. And that's all. Hope you're informed.
Well, welcome everybody to Usery Park. I'm Ranger B. Great to have you all here. How's everybody doing today? All right, 3 of you are doing well. I'm sorry I had to wake up the rest of you. Wow, this thing shakes. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
What did you do to this thing? Wow, that's awesome. Well, I'm very proud of Troop 1225. They did an amazing job. Yep. I'm proud of them for a couple of reasons. One is their presentation today was very informative and enthusiastic, which is awesome. Secondly, they've come to a lot of my programs here at Usery Park over the last, I'm going to guess, a year, maybe? Close to a year. They've attended a lot of programs and taken notes that they can use to put into the posters and inform their friends and family about the beauties and wonders of our Sonoran Desert. So I'm very proud of them in their mission and vision to connect people to nature and get people like you out into our beautiful desert, which is my favorite place in the whole wide world to live. Just a quick little overview about this park. This is one of 10 Maricopa County parks that surround the Metro Phoenix area within a 45-minute drive from downtown Phoenix. Of the over 3,000 counties in the United States, the one you're in right now, which is what, kids? What's it? Maricopa, very good. We have the largest county park system in the USA, this county, which is cool, with a total of 120,000 acres of beautiful Sonoran Desert habitat. Usery Park here, which you can kind of see surrounding us, is 3,600 acres. So for the kids here today, an acre is the size of a football field. So we have like 3,600 football fields worth of beautiful Sonoran Desert out here. Mentioning football, are the playoffs today or something? I think so. All right. Anyways, I don't know, that just came to my head. Here inside our park, we have 20 trails with 30 miles of hiking, biking, and horseback riding. You guys are going out, what, on Noso or Blevins? Blevins. All right, awesome. We have 20 trails, 30 miles of hiking, biking, and horseback riding. I just did the one that goes up over the spine of this little mountain here with a little group. We had fun, called the Vista Trail. You guys want great views of the valley. That's the best bang for the buck here in the park. So that's a really fun one. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we have like 60 picnic sites scattered throughout the park, 2 covered playgrounds. We have our brand new outdoor fitness gym you're going to walk by that was just built this past summer. We have one of the top-rated archery ranges in the western United States. So girls, and I think there may be a few boys here, I'm not sure. When you get old enough to shoot a bow, which is 8 years old for our archery classes, come on out here to the park. Oh, I need some kind of outfit or something from the smoke here. So we have archery classes here we offer every month. We also have our new nature center where we sell lots of nature type stuff, and we have some live desert critters there, so if you guys want to check out our snakes, our rattlesnake and scorpion and tarantula and stuff like that, really cool. One of the things I love about our county parks like this park are that the programs are included with your entry fee of $6 a carload or free with your annual pass. So we have lots of programs coming up for kids, you guys. We do a Kid versus Wild program where we teach you what to do if you get lost in the desert. How are you going to survive out there? We do that about once a month. We have kids photo scavenger hunt. We have little desert explorers, toddler cruise, kids story time. We do a full moon hike once a month. So lots of cool things to do. I do an animal flashlight walk or night safari once a month. These girls, Troop 1225, have been on many of those. Tonight, you may want to bring your receipt back, because we have a very unique opportunity. Inside the Nature Center classroom, we are going to have one of the leading experts on rattlesnakes here at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, Cale Morris. It's going to be his last time here at the park. And so tonight's the night from 7 to 8 o'clock. He will have an amazing slide presentation in there. It's very kid friendly. He's going to bring all the live venomous snakes from Maricopa County in with. I can see that didn't go over well with some of you. All right, this is not going to be like a show and tell where you pass the rattlesnake around the classroom. They're going to be behind thick glass walls, so it's perfectly safe and everything. So one of the things I want to encourage you all to do is to get out there and enjoy our beautiful desert. This is a very safe place to be. I know, we heard about the scorpions and tarantulas and mountain lions and Gila monsters and rattlesnakes and all that stuff. But here's the thing, I gotta tell you, in all my thousands of miles of hiking here in Arizona, I have never had a near-death experience with any of the animals here, but just about every week on the freeways around here, I have a near-death experience. So it's not the animals you have to be afraid of, they're perfectly safe. They'll leave you alone if you do something to them. Leave them alone, very good. So my encouragement is to get out there, get some exercise, enjoy nature, learn about our beautiful desert like Troop 1225 has done, and come on back and see us again. So thank you everybody for coming on out here.